Okay, we're live. All right, just a real quick one today, people. Hope everyone's doing well. We're live, let's have a look there. Taking a bit of time to get to my phone. I'll be relying on you guys to drop your comments. Let's see if I can find it. For whatever reason, OBS goes right the way back to when the last time we did a live stream, which is ridiculous. Here we go, live. Here we go. All right, cool. All right, I've got my live chat open on my phone, just in case something happens here. Right, hope everybody is doing well. Guma, what's up? Toby, channel member, hope you're good. Nathan Kerr, big up to you. Also channel member. Sean Collins, good afternoon. Nick Harmer, channel member, hope you're good. Craig Adams, what's up? Tim, hope you're good. Hope you are too as well. Miles, what's up? Tarmac 1, wait, what's going on? BK, people. Jason Murr, channel member, hope you're good. Daniel, hope you're good too. Craig, what's up? Sean, my connection isn't amazing, hang on. Daniel, hope you're good too. Craig, what's up? That sounds all right. Kinsidik, what's up? Dave, 759768 Lee. Hope you're good. Jack, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I imagine there's probably quite a few people going live, so the connections ain't always good. But hey, you know what? We'll keep on going for a little while. Hope everyone is doing fantastic. Hero, what's up? Untraceable. Frog King, Jamie Ledbetter, what's up? Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. We all need boxing bad, don't we? Tom, Mark, hello. Box Robinson, David Woods. Perfect scenario. I agree. Smash the like button, people. Sounds good now. Okay, cool. Boxing community, what's up? Is white green belt fake or real? Well, it's the interim world heavyweight title, isn't it? So, Steve McCann, what's up? So, how's everybody doing? Are you all self-isolating? I'm presuming that you are today because you're all in the chat. Boxing's pretty boring at the minute. Not too much going on. I'm having to almost scrape around for content, really, to be honest. But I've got a few minutes, and I thought I'd go live. Have you all managed to watch the video that I uploaded about 20 minutes ago with Mauricio Suleiman? He wants to create the Undisputed tournament for all weight divisions anyway. Yeah, I'm trying to self-isolate as much as I can. I only go to the shops when I absolutely have to. And I wanted to go earlier on to Asda, but there's like a massive queue. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to turn back around, drive home, and try again later. There's not so many people. Okay, are they going to release the AJ Miller gloves are off? That'd be interesting. Apparently, and it is just apparently that Miller got the better of Joshua in that one. I think Joshua stormed out or something, didn't he? That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not. Eric? Oh, sure. No, you really? Yeah, there's no sun here in Newcastle. It's all grey clouds at the minute. But it's not too cold though. I mean, I've just been keeping myself busy, doing bits and bobs, going out in the garden with a punch bag and a speedball. That's kind of like my whole exercise. I don't go out running because I don't particularly want to be seeing anybody, but have you been catched up on YouTube fights? Have you really? I haven't watched any actually. I've seen some pop up. I know Sky Sports, they're regurgitating content that we've already seen. IFL are copying everybody's footage of like Instagram, social media posts and putting them up to their channel just so they've got some content and releasing old footage and all that kind of stuff. I think people are just bored, aren't they? And it is boring. Coogan's got bent legs. I've never really checked out his legs, to be honest. LJ Mac, channel member. Yes, mate. I know. It is boring. Abdul, Do you think Joshua versus Wilder will ever happen? I don't think so. To be honest with you, no, I don't think. I mean, maybe once it's all said and done, I do fully expect Tyson Fury Wilder to be happening next, and I fully expect Tyson Fury to just absolutely annihilate Wilder in that one, and then we'll probably get the undisputed. If not, then we'll get Fury versus Dillian Whyte. Either way, it's going to be some exciting times after the Wilder Fury Part 3. Oh, the freestyle rap. Yeah, I don't know why people want to do that. Freestyle rap. It don't mean anything, does it? London is baking. Oh, well, lucky you lot. It's cloudy as hell up here. Real cloudy. Not so windy, but just grey. Very grey. Umar, IFL, Umar. Ramanathan Cassius. Do you think White would whoop Andy Ruiz? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Sullivan's the biggest liar in shoe leather. WBC is nice little family business. It's all about the money. Yeah, absolutely correct, Tarmac. You are correct. John Nelson mentioned Sky wants to release the AJ Miller gloves are off. Well, hopefully they do, because we need a little bit of content, don't we? Because there really isn't too much going on. Over 250,000 fights on YouTube. Bloody hell. He's got a Frankenstein head. Do you think Fidel Riley's any good? No, I don't. He's just jumping on the bandwagon with KSI and that, isn't he? I mean, he's an okay boxer, but I don't think we'll ever see him in a title fight or anything like that. Bad guy, what's up? Dylan McCallum, what's up? Swaggy, can you do a live debate with Porky's Corner? Why would I want him? There's no reason to, no reason whatsoever. Although he did have his chance once and he bottled it. He got all scared. I only really like talking to other channels who I get on with. I don't like ones who just sit around and whinge and moan about everything, Matchroom, and moan about everything that's going on. John Cable, what's up? Hope you're good. Fury, the boss of all, too good with his footwork. His footwork is fantastic, Richard. That's for sure. Vincent, be safe, yeah? Be safe. AD, what's good? Hope you're good. Who of all fighters is your favourite? As far as big names go, Dillian Whyte. He's my favourite. Very closely followed by Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. I have Fury and Joshua exactly the same for me, and I'll be firmly on the fence. Unless, of course, I end up interviewing one of them before they end up fighting, then I'm going to be leaning toward that one. But at the minute, I'm firmly on the fence for them too. But I mean, there's loads of fighters that I like who obviously I know personally and get on well with. So yeah, there's loads of them. Have you talked to White lately? Last time I spoke with him, he called me up probably about 3-4 weeks ago, something like that. But he's out in Portugal at the minute, so, and I'm not even too sure if he uses WhatsApp because we just do regular text messaging and that. So maybe he is. What's happened with Shannon Briggs? He's coming back. He's been coming back since he last fought in the David Haye Arnold Jajai undercard, hasn't he? He hasn't had a fight since. God knows what's happened with him. I'm okay. Cool. Big up, Tony. Hope you're well too. Run from the truth. Only like talking to fellow Matchroom. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Why don't you just use your real channel name rather than being scared? Okay. Oh, fair play, BK. Fair play. It's going through. Right, you watched over 60 Roy Jones Jr. bouts in the last 2 days. My God, Nick. You got a lot of time, haven't you? My goodness. Yeah, isn't it nice though? Because I do like podcasts and boxing news and that, and now IFL they're jumping on that one. even though they cornered off the market with face-to-face interviews at live events. And now they're jumping on our bandwagon. Big up to them, though, eh? Can't believe Billy Joe could have messed up the Canelo fight. I don't think he has. He hasn't. They won't do anything. The British Box Border Control are just old people who want to look like they're politically correct, but deep down, they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. Let's jump through a few of them. Big Plans, Little Drive. Hope you're good, my man. Hope you're good. Who do I think wins between Dillian Whyte and Darren Dubois? Dillian Whyte will knock out Darren Dubois in the first couple of rounds. For real, right now. In about a year, no, not a year, probably about 2 years, we might be having a different conversation. But right now, he ain't ready for Dillian Whyte. I'm not even too convinced he's ready for Joe Joyce at the minute. But that'll be interesting. But I do like Dubois. He's moving in the right direction. Mark, hope you're good. Yeah. I'm fine so far, thanks, John Cable. So far, so good. I said I'm just keeping myself busy out in the garden, in between rain spurts, punching the bag, all that kind of stuff. JPK World Fidel Riley isn't that bad. All the amateurs holds up UDs over. Yeah, I don't know why he's not making a real effort with the pro game though. But I don't like him very much anyway, Fidel Riley, because all he does is sit around and chastise other British fighters. That's all he does. He's always picking the American. I wonder why. Stephen Lawler, what's up? Hope you're good. Is that WWE thing pay-per-view? I've seen something that is free. I think they're doing a free show, but I think you have to use their network or something, their website. I think it's free. Mr. Awesome, do you think the Fury fan base is becoming like the Wilder fan base? They aren't objective at all. He's been dropped by Steve Cunningham and Pajek. He's good, but he's beatable. Some of them can be, yeah. Yeah, of course. Of course. Fury's not unbeatable. I mean, he put on a great performance against Wilder, but he's very capable of putting on a performance like he'd done against Otto Wallin. I mean, he won virtually every round, but against better opposition, he could be in trouble. But that's what makes it interesting. If he was indestructible, then people just wouldn't really be interested in watching him take on Anthony Joshua or taking him or watching him fight Dillian Whyte. So I have no idea, KS, about Leo Santa Cruz, why he holds 2 titles. I mean, it shouldn't be. Shouldn't be. Yeah, same, Richard. Same. I think Billy Joe and Canelo will happen. It'll probably happen about September. That's what I think. If everything can be cleared up by then, of course. Fury getting too much credit for beating a bum. Hit the like button, boys. Bored shitless, says Nick. Yep. Jono's boxing and MMA news house. What's up? I watched Mayweather Hatton 5 times today. Bloody. That referee is disgraceful in that fight. Absolutely disgraceful. Love AJ, but Tyson Fury beats AJ. Fair play. Fair play. Dubois. Yeah, I know. Do you... Hang on a second. I've already read that one out for some reason. Well, let me skip through to go to the end to see if I haven't spoken to anybody yet. Jurassic PvP, what's up? Who wins, Fury or AJ? I have no idea. I'm 50-50 with that one. I'm right on the fence. No kind of result between those two would surprise me. Knockout for either one or points win for either one. Mark McGowan, what's up? Fidel has a big USA fan base, but he lost quite a few USA fans when KSI beat Logan Paul. Okay. Yeah, I don't tend to do live streams too much because even though see I'm at home and that doing like self-isolating, obviously I've got my kids, got my wife and everything and that as well, so it's quite difficult to find a little bit of time when it's just me. Joyce got beat off Usyk in the amateurs. Yeah, he did. Dillian is the only one that might beat Fury. Dillian's got a very good chance of beating Fury. Very good chance. Young Mello, what's up? Boxweight updated their point system and they are officially the most reliable ranking system in boxing. Oh, it was that. They put Wilder up there, are they? AJ fans are Wilder fans. Annoying as F. Nah. If I had to say who was more like Wilder fans, I would have to say Fury fans. And I see from both sides. I see from all sides of it. Rascal, I hope you're good, bruv. Hope you're good. Robbie, oi oi, what's up? Oh, the beef. Yeah, I know. You see, it's worrying when your guy loses and you get sent all the way back to 2018 to try and find excuses from the first fight as to why you lost the second fight. Some got bounced back that far, they had to go all the way back to the 2015 UCAD case. Give him his belt back. Give him his belt back. Cowards. Gutless, spineless. Frank Warren only has one champion in stable, and that's Tyson Fury. Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, because he lost Josh Warrington, didn't he? Zelfa Barrett. I know he wasn't champion, but of course he's gone. Billy Joe Saunders has gone. Who else he got? Of champion. He's still got some good fighters. I think Troy Williamson. He's a really good fighter. Sonny Edwards is a really good fighter as well. I think Liam Williams. He's a good fighter. Obviously, he's got Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois. So he's still got some pretty good fighters. But I think that financially things ain't doing good over there. Big up, Nick. I appreciate that. Yeah, click a thumbs up. It's free. Or click a thumbs down, no matter. A vote is a vote. Dillian is tailor-made for Fury. He's got a better chance of beating AJ in a rematch. Well, I disagree, but you know what? I think let's see the fight and find out. Let's see it. Boxing Science, what's up? Why were you really harsh on Deontay Wilder when he lost and softer on AJ? Well, think about it. I wonder why. Think about it. If you have to ask that question. Joshua Little, salute. Hope you're good. I think Fury beats Ortiz easier than Wilder. A lot of people do. Dillian Whyte and AJ would batter Ortiz, batter him. In fact, I think with Ortiz, I would actually favour Daniel Dubois and Joe Joyce to beat Ortiz right now. Ortiz, he's lost a lot of his ring craft for some reason. He can't cut the ring off. He seems to have lost a bit of power, and he seems to be slow. The skill is still there, and the awkwardness because he's southpaw, but KSR Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury would fold him like a pretzel. It really would. Miserable been rewatching old 80s and 90s fights. Well, I think I said this before. I don't know what year it was. I think it was 1989, 1990. The very first fight that I ever watched live on TV was Barry McGuigan versus Jim McDonnell. It was only about 4 or 5 rounds, but interesting. And I just finished reading the Jimmy Tibbs autobiography as well. I did that. I managed to do that in 2 days. Probably about 9 hours reading time. So it's actually the quickest I've ever read a book, to be honest. I feel that Fury will be more likely to go for a KO, whereas AJ more for a decision. Yeah, maybe. How big a fight is Whyte versus Fury? Well, let's ask the chat that one. How big a fight is Dillian Whyte and Tyson Fury? In my opinion, that would probably do quite well at a stadium. I think that they could probably virtually fill out Old Trafford or St James's Park or something like that. I don't know whether or not it would do Wembley. It might, but in my opinion, it would do a decent sized stadium. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of Vidal Riley at all. I'm not a fan of him whatsoever. Fury fanboys are as pathetic as Wilder's, if I'm honest. Yes, he's a better boxing ability than most, but he can definitely be beaten. I've got AJ by KO or Fury on points. Why can knock him with a left hook? Yeah, I think that Fury, one of the things that he is quite vulnerable with, well, it's actually 2 shots that he's always been vulnerable with. One of them is the left hook, and the other one is the straight right. He's been clipped by those quite a few times. I think quarantine will affect some momentum. Yeah, I do. Because let's look at Dillian Whyte, for example. He's over there in Portugal. He was training for May the 2nd, and now he's going to be training for July the 4th. So it's actually an extended training camp, which means you can end up burning out. Anthony Joshua, of course, he was supposed to fight on June 20. Now that looks like it's going to be changed to July the 25th. Again, there's no guarantees either of these fights are going to happen, even this year. So it's got to be quite difficult because you need sparring as well. And you can't spar people if you're self-quarantining, can you? And if you can bring people in for sparring, you've really got to trust them, haven't you? That they haven't been mixing it with the general public, just in case. Chris Eubank Jr. is ahead of Inoue. No way. No way. Box wreck, box wreck, box wreck. Right. Let's go right the way through because I'm a fair bit behind on the chat. Vizio, good to see you. Kevin Worrell. Yes, you did. You did. I don't often go live. I'm only going to be live for a few more minutes. So I'm just doing it while I got a little bit of time. Drive to Costco. Oh, okay. I don't know if our drive through Costco's now still open. There's a lot of shops closed. When I went to the Metro Centre earlier on, they've closed off the car park, so nothing is open in the Metro Centre, not even McDonald's. But around the corner, the only store that I did actually see still open is B&M. That's the only one that I actually saw open. I didn't go in there myself. And of course, the main shopping places like Asda, that's still open. White Fury would fill out Wembley 100%. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. It's a massive fight. Massive fight. Huey versus David Price. Ooh, good one. I like that, Declan. Very good fight. I'd pick Huey on that one by points. There's a very good chance that White Fury could fill out Wembley. There's a very good chance. I mean, I was being a bit modest when I said like Old Trafford or something, which is only, was it 7,000 short of Wembley? I think Old Trafford is at like 83,000. Unless I'm thinking of Twickenham. But Wembley's 90, so. There you go. Stephen thinks that White Fury would fill out Old Trafford, yeah. Fury has a lot of flaws, just like other heavyweights. They will all, yeah, exactly. See, I've always said that. Every heavyweight, when you step up and take on good opposition after good opposition, you're going to lose at some point. It's going to happen. So anybody who thinks that Fury is unbeatable, you're going to be in for a rude awakening one day if he continues. Because he'll lose at some point. Like Anthony Joshua lost, Dillian Whyte lost, Deontay Wilder lost, Luis Ortiz lost. Everyone loses. Everyone does. Except Mayweather. Hey, Frog King, why can't you like Joshua and Fury? Why do you have to support Fury but hate Joshua? I don't understand that mentality. I support both. I don't know why people can't support both. You can favour one over the other, but okay. Kevin says that October, November, the earliest boxing, in my opinion. Could be right. Could be right. But what's making it worse is that people are still walking. People are still hanging around with each other outside. You know, I see like teenagers, like probably about 4 or 5 of them, sat on their push bikes just chatting to each other. I mean, if you're a parent of these kids, you'd be like, get your ass home. But it's what it is. Who does Callum Smith fight next? I think he's going to end up fighting Daniel Jacobs. That's what I think he'll end up fighting. Or maybe a rematch with Ryder. BABA. Fury beat Wilder fair and square, but it wasn't a beautiful win. His first knockdown of Wilder wasn't such a masterpiece. He simply mauled him. The second was because Wilder gave up. Yeah, I mean, Fury, he ain't great to watch when he boxes. He ain't great to watch, but he's effective. Really, really effective. And with the many fighters I've had on this channel who sparred Fury, every single one of them said that he's the most frustrating person to spar because you can't land on him. You can't land clean. He's so difficult to land on. Because once you kind of like find your feet, you find your range, he's then twisting his hips and he's off again. So then you've got to reset everything. And I mean, is Fury number one? Sure, why not? Why not? Could he beat AJ? Absolutely. Could he beat Dillian Whyte? Absolutely. Could AJ and Dillian Whyte beat Fury? Absolutely. That's why I say I think that people should maybe push for the Fury AJ White round robin. He doesn't lose. Well, he lost to once before, didn't he? But it was deemed his decision. You know who that is? Although, to be fair, he did get McDermott back in the rematch. Bode Nathaniel, man like Coogan. You like Coogan, do you? The Prince, big up. Sporting icons, not boxing icons. What is that? Why is that only Joshua and Hearns are the ones talking about undisputed, but Fury and his camp are acting as if they're already on top of the world? It's all about perception, isn't it? All about perception. A prime example right now. I think probably 99% of the boxing world will pick Anthony Joshua to defeat Pulev. Okay, but Bob Arum, he's picking Pulev to beat Joshua. Why? Because he promotes Kubrat Pulev. If he wasn't promoting Pulev, he'd say that Joshua would wipe the floor with Pulev. Bob Arum, Frank Warren said that Tyson Fury would annihilate Anthony Joshua, easy work. But if they weren't promoting Tyson Fury, but they were promoting Anthony Joshua, it would be completely opposite. They'd say Anthony Joshua would wipe the floor with Tyson Fury. If Eddie Hearn was promoting Tyson Fury, but not Anthony Joshua, he would say Tyson Fury is the best in the world. That's all it is. That's all it is. How do I feel about Kell Brook versus Bud Crawford? Yeah, I'd be interested in that fight. I'll be interested. I don't know what Kell Brook's got left, to be honest. There again, Crawford, he ain't no spring chicken, but Crawford ain't shown any kind of signs of slowing down. Wilder is ashamed of himself, or he's been opening his mouth too much before getting beaten to common sense by Fury. Yep, absolutely. Okay, why is there a deleted message? Why was Kevin Worrell timed out? What did he do wrong? Managed to get past it today. Mad how small things can make you happy now. That doesn't deserve a timeout or message deleted. Prediction: Joshua versus Pulev. I think Joshua will knock him out in round 9. That's what I think. Maybe 8. Is Miller really the world's number 2 heavyweight? No, definitely not. Definitely not. Fury couldn't sell out my back garden. Well, Fury, he's never been a big ticket seller, ever. But I think now, because he's kind of like, he's not trolling so much, he's not saying stupid things, and because obviously he's beat Wilder, I think if he had a fight in the UK, he'd be a massive ticket seller. AJ Ruiz, part 3. No, thank you. Dino, what's up? Fury hasn't got a boxing license in Britain to box in Britain. No, he hasn't. But if he wants to fight in the UK, all he's got to do is apply for his license. He'll get it within 6 weeks. You think Wilder might step aside? I don't. He's too stupid to not step aside. Joshua's going to walk down Pulev and beat him up. I'd look for a Brazil White type stoppage. Oh, really? Pulev, he's never shown any kind of great heart or ambition to fight Joshua. He's had plenty of opportunities to fight Joshua, and each time there's been an excuse, you know. J Don, big up. No one is unbeatable, but Fury doesn't really have much of a challenge with the current state of division. No, I think Fury could be in trouble against Dillian Whyte, Anthony Joshua. Could be. There again, maybe he could handle them quite easily. But you have to remember, Whyte and Joshua are not Wilder. They're not Wilder. They've got a lot more to their game than what Wilder does. They hit very, very hard. They have knockout power, and they have a hell of a lot of ring IQ. and so Fury is going to have it a lot more difficult against them. I'm not saying that he wouldn't win. I'm saying that he would find it a lot more difficult. Fury fanboys will be disappointed their only UK hope will be beaten by AJ, and Whyte fans mostly like Fury. It's a win-win for real UK boxing fans. Yeah, exactly. So have a round robin between those three. If they're keeping the borders closed, then why not have three Brits at it? Why not? Jay Don's Team Fury, yep. Nikama supports both, yep. BK Sports Boxing, yep. Miller versus Ortiz, bring it on. Miller wanted Ortiz a little while ago, but Ortiz bottled it. This was before Miller got the AJ fight and then ruined it. All right, I'm way behind on the chat. I'll have to skip right the way through. Just have to go through to make sure I haven't said, if there's anybody I haven't said hello to. 1-1, what's up? Hope you're good. Shazad, hope you're good. One pound for pound, probably Canelo, to be honest. I'm not a massive fan of Canelo, but I think that he is probably pound for pound number one. Just fishing, what's up? Fury can't do to AJ what he done. No, exactly. Exactly. James Alva, what's up? What on earth? So I'm actually doing this on my phone because I'm way behind in the chat. Simon Pengley, what's up? ABS1, what's good? Hands up, don't shoot. Big up to you. Hope you're good. Laron9817, what's up? James Alva, deal should be getting signed for every fight. Please, 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 pretty please. Yeah, I know. Be great, wouldn't it? Michael Lennon, what's up? Hope you're good. Yep, thank you very much. I hope that you're safe too. Oh god, I couldn't name the top heavyweights just off the top of my head in 1 to 8 in order. I really don't know. But either way, I think that Fury, Josh, or Whyte are definitely 1, 2, and 3. Oh, come on, Frog King. It's not about matchroom casuals. You know, you can't call yourself a hardcore by hating on everything matchroom. If it wasn't for matchroom, boxing wouldn't be as hot as what it is. And let's be honest about it. What's the latest on Fitzy? I know he got arrested and apparently he's been charged with was it assault on a woman, I'm presuming his partner, and threatening behaviour to somebody else, to a neighbour or something like that. So I'm not too sure, to be honest. I haven't really been following it. Pulev is not to be underestimated. Yeah, definitely not. He's a top 10 heavyweight, isn't he? If not, definitely top 15. Toby, what's up? Big up, Kevin. Hope you're good. Actually, let me give a. Yep. Fury's only been in 3 fights, but tactically got it right every single time. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Well, I say 3 fights. I mean, he's beaten Wilder twice, although one of them was deemed as a draw. Beat Klitschko and beat a undefeated Derek Chisora as well. Let's not forget that one. And made Chisora quit in the rematch. I suppose the only fight you could argue that he lost was John McDermott, but he did beat him in the rematch quite comfortably, so I'm quite happy to overlook that first one. I have no problem saying that Fury's number 1. No problem whatsoever. Likewise, I have no problem saying Josh was number 1. I have no problem saying Dillian Whyte is number 1. That Dillian Whyte could beat both of those. I'm just happy that Britain has the top 3 heavyweights. You can put them in any order you like. Yeah, I think Wilder will have his contracted 3rd fight, and they did agree to it way before, and I'm not against him debating that rematch, not at all. I just think that for the sake of undisputed, why not? But there again, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Maybe Wilder will pull out the unthinkable, right, and just catch Fury. Because Fury is only ever 1 punch away from losing. Yeah, Nathan. Yeah, Tyson said that about Joshua back in Was it 2010? Maybe it was 11. It was definitely before Joshua went to the Olympics, and he said that Joshua will become heavyweight champion of the world. So he was like one of the first, if not the first person to predict the rise of Anthony Joshua before anybody had even heard of him. Bored boxing fans with itchy asses due to lack of toilet paper. Not a good combo. Mim, what's up? AJ beats Fury round 7 to 8. Fury wins first few rounds, fighting smart at distance, and AJ finds his range closely. Could be right. It could be right. I'd love to see the fight. Let's find out. If necessary, just vacate all the damn belts. If the sanctioning bodies are getting in the way, of it, if rematch clauses are getting in the way of it, vacate all the belts. Am I the only person not seeing that AJ is any kind of threat to Tyson? Tyson will just walk through him. He won't walk through him. Not at all. Not at all. It'd be a very tough fight. Very tough fight for both of them. Stupid to take a contracted rematch. Not saying nothing. No, it's not stupid to take the contracted rematch. It's a case of he can get paid as much money to step aside as what he would to fight Tyson. And that step aside would involve a contract of he would fight the winner. So then he can fight the winner of Joshua Fury for undisputed and get paid effectively twice. In fact, for the undisputed fight, he'll get paid even more, wouldn't he? So, do foreign fighters need to get a British license to fight here, or license from own country is sufficient? No, they need to get a British Box Border Control license as well. Prime example of that one, look at Eric Molina. See, he's currently banned for fighting in the UK, isn't he? Because he failed a UCAD test with Joshua. So yeah, all foreign fighters who come to the UK will need a British Boxing Border Control license. Much like Tyson Fury, he has a Nevada State Athletic Commission license. When Joshua fought Ruiz in New York, he got a New York State Athletic Commission license and all that kind of stuff. So you need a license depending on the state or the country that you're in to be having that fight. Whyte Ruiz be a phone booth war? Yeah, that would be good. Well, I think Dillian will probably resort to outboxing Ruiz. I think that's probably what he'll do. What's time? All right, I've got 10 more minutes and then I've got to shoot. Lee Stewart, what's up? I want all the Brits to have all the belts. Absolutely agree with you on that one. JPK says AJ wipes the floor with Wilder in 3 rounds. Yeah, I can see that. See, I've always said that the worst style for Deontay Wilder is Dillian Whyte. He's the worst kind of opponent for Deontay Wilder. He's the worst opponent for him. Jesus Christ, what's up? I know it's not highbrow, but I want to see Tom Little versus Dave Allen. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I want to see that too. I think Tom Little's up for it, but Dave doesn't really want it. I don't know why. I think at the minute that could be one of his highest paydays. And I don't want to see Dave Allen going down the whole journeyman route. I really don't want to see that. I really want to see him fighting the Dave Allens. The Tom Littles and that in the world. I want to see him take on. Well, not Hughie Fury, even though I probably would favour Hughie Fury at this point, to be honest with you. But I mean, I don't want to see Dave Allen in with the likes of Herkovich. I don't want to see him in there with even Bacoli at this point. But here's what it is. Eddie Hearn saved boxing for Britain. He did, yeah, he did. Listen, people seem to think that I'm some kind of great pal of Eddie Hearn. No, Eddie Hearn is a rude, arrogant son of a bugger. Okay, he is. He's really, really rude. All he cares about is DAZN, Sky Sports, IFL TV. Anything outside of that, he couldn't give a damn about. Not at all. He's the nicest guy face to face. But outside of that, no, not at all. And I'm actually banning from my channel for just being ignorant. Matthew Diamond, what's up? Hope you're good. Robert Sorensen, what's up? The Brits own all of the heavyweight belts as long as all the leading contenders. Yep, it's an epic time in boxing, and the Brits have the potential of ruling for a long time. Well said, I agree. He's only fighting Pulev because he has no choice. Yep. You see, the IBF, they always call the most stupid mandatories. All the time. Now, although it is weird though, isn't it, that with Pulev, oh, it's a great, dangerous fight for Hughie Fury. Oh, Hughie Fury, I don't know, it's a real tough fight, this one. Then Anthony Joshua goes to fight Pulev. Oh, well, Pulev is really old. Oh, he's past it. You see, Fury fans don't hold the same kind of honesty. When Hughie took on Povetkin, it was guys of, oh man, Povetkin, that's a real tough fight for Hughie, I don't know. And Hughie, I think Hughie, he could go all the way. Hughie's like the real deal. But yet when Joshua fought Povetkin, Povetkin was old. Do you know what I mean? Hands Up Don't Shoot is now a member. Big up to you. Big up to you. If anybody else wants to become a member, get cracking. Welcome aboard. Hands Up Don't Shoot. Joseph Riddler, big up. Hope you're good. C-Dub. So no problem, Dillian Whyte, number one. Whyte was beat by AJ, had wars with Chisora. Dillian Whyte lost to AJ 5 years ago. Do you think Dillian Whyte is the same fighter? No. See, people saying that it's crazy that I don't have a problem with people saying Dillian Whyte's number one. Why? Do you think that Dillian Whyte cannot, under any circumstances, beat Anthony Joshua or beat Tyson Fury? But yet Wilder fans will still say, oh no, Wilder's he's still number one. Really? MG42. Tyson Fury got caught cheating in one of the worst ways in boxing. Are you an absolute helmet? That's all I've got to say. MG42 Pillbox, you are a spammer. He cheated, did he? Tyson Fury beat your boy so bad you had to go all the way back to 2018 to look for an excuse. He beat your guy so bad you had to go all the way back to 2015 for a whole UCAD situation. Absolute plums. Wilder turned down 10 million to step aside for Klitschko versus Deverne unification. Oh, did he? I don't know about that one. I didn't know that Wilder turned down 10 million to step aside. But again, it wouldn't surprise me. Wilder, he's never been about that work. He's never been about that life. He never fancied fighting the top dogs like Klitschko in that. He was never interested in it. Matthew Sowell, what's up? Do you think WBC should investigate the metal rods in Wilder's hands? If they haven't already, yeah, why not? I mean, in truth, there's probably absolutely nothing wrong with Wilder's hands. That's the truth of it. But it can't help be clarified. There you go. There you go. Let's change the picture for the last few minutes. If Joshua gets through Pulev, has he got any voluntaries? No. If Joshua beats Pulev, he'll then have to fight currently Usyk, because the WBO mandatory is called next. So it'll be Pulev, then Usyk, or potentially Chisora if Chisora gets past Usyk. So it'll be Pulev and then the winner of Chisora and Usyk. Only other way that won't happen is if he fights Tyson Fury currently for undisputed. But even then, the WBO don't have to agree to undisputed unification. They don't have to agree to it. I know sanctioning bodies do tend to, but they don't have to. The WBO have done this before, where they refused Joseph Parker to go fight Anthony Joshua for a unification because they wanted Parker to get his mandatory out of the way in Hughie Fury. So they can do it. Do you think Billy Joe... could be the biggest wasted talent ever due to his poor decision making. Unfortunately, yes, it could be. Could be. Tournaments, yep, I agree. But see, that goes back to the video that I'd done about an hour ago, where Mauricio Sulaiman, he wants to create tournaments for Undisputed in all the weight divisions. It's a great move. Should definitely do that. And if any of the sanctioning bodies don't agree to it and forcing their champions into unifications, then I think that they need to be boycotted. Any sanctioning body who doesn't agree to unification needs to be boycotted. Allen versus Little, British title fight. Yeah, why not? Why not? Although Daniel Dubois, Joe Joyce, I know they're fighting for the vacant European heavyweight title. Is the British and the Commonwealth on the line as well? I don't know. Be interested to see if they actually vacate the Commonwealth and the British, being that Dubois is the WBC silver champion now as well. So if they can get rid of them, then yeah, why not? Let's see Dave Allen in with Tom Little for the British or something like that. Why not? Good fight, Allen versus Little. I agree. Loyalty John 316. What's up? Do you think that Boxing Voice will be successful as Patreon only? I have no idea. I don't watch them anyway. No idea. But good luck to them. I don't like the guy who runs it, but good luck to him. World Boxing Super Series Round 1, Fury vs Usyk, White vs Ruiz, AJ vs Hunter, and Parker vs Wilder. That'd be a great opening, wouldn't it? That'd be great. Joseph Riddler, what's up? That's actually a good comment, actually, Joseph. Fury saved the heavyweight boxing, but Eddie made the most of the situation. Yeah, that's it. Adrian, what's up? All right, we'll go back to the end of the chat. I don't mean to skip past people, but I'm a fair bit behind. Hello, how are you? Billy Joe is like the John Jones of boxing. Never thought I'd see the day Wilder would be on a milk carton. Yeah. White beats Wilder round 7. I think White will probably beat him in round 3, to be fair. He'll be too aggressive. If he fought against Wilder, the bully tactics, the way that he fought against Joseph Parker, Wilder will be all over there. He'll be out of there real quick. Especially now he's taken a loss. That heart of and determination of keeping the O, now that's gone. It'll be interesting to see how Wilder bounces back, to be fair. It's a European, yeah. Yeah, I know that the European title's on the line, but I don't know if the British and the Commonwealth is on the line too. I don't know. Hopefully they vacate, yeah. Yeah, hopefully. Because there's no point having the European title, the British title, the Commonwealth title, the WBA gold title, and the WBC silver title. There's no point having all those belts. You know, that's too many. AJ beats Fury by round 11 KO. Ooh. I'm going to have a bet for Usyk to be undisputed before AJ and Fury. There's a good chance of it, isn't there? There's a good chance of it. In fact, he saved it twice. Yeah, he did. Absolutely correct. Ricky B, what's up? Oi, Deontay, where are you? I know he's hiding. He's hiding behind that tree. Do you see him? Where's Wilder? There you go. If you can't see it clearly, I'll put it up just so you can see it properly for a second. Has anybody seen anything from Wilder? No. Although, according to some of his fans, he's strategizing, he's planning, he's being some kind of genius of how he's going to get the belt back from Fury. That's what he's doing. No, he ain't. He's there licking his own nuts. That's what he's doing. He's sat in the corner crying. And his fans are, give me his belt back. Give me his belt back. He's still on the missing list, yeah. He is. If anybody can find him, there's a reward, and the reward is watching Tyson Fury beat the crap out of him again. Ronaldo, big up. Hope you're good. Where's Wally? More like Wilder is a Wally, that's for sure. Lefez misses Wilder. Do you really? Yeah, I don't really understand why or how Daniel Dubois he got the WBC silver title by beating Fujimoto. Ness from TBV said Wilder would be a prime Tyson and Ali. How can you take a channel like that serious? Yep, exactly, AD. That is the point. Exactly. It's okay to fanboy. It's okay to believe and really want your guy to win, but you have to be realistic. You have to be realistic. Wilder has always been a loss waiting to happen. Right, 5 past. Right. Anyway, people, I've got to shoot. All right. So thank you very much for popping in. I might try and do another live later on. All right. So thank you very much for popping in. I've got to go do a few bits now. It's gone 4 o'clock. All right. So again, thank you very, very much. And as I said, I'll try and get back on later on if I can. If not, I'll try and do some regular uploads. All right. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone. Andrew, I see you. Right. Catch you all next time.